Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Pure Crochets. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for clicking on this video. On today's tutorial we are creating this beautiful top. It's more of a cover up, it's a shrug. That's how we call it. It's more of a cover up, a top, but in real sense it's a shrug. So this is how the shrug looks. That was the front part, the back part, the side view, and this is a video of how the shrug looks. You can wear it as a top if you want, but I prefer it as a shrug and wear something inside. And this is how cute it is. Kindly subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and write your thoughts at the comment section. Let's get started with this video. We are crocheting using 100% milk cotton yarn. You can use any other type of yarn that you have. You'll need a pair of scissors, a darning needle, stitch marker, a tape measure, and to crochet we are going in with a 4.5 mm hook. So I'm just trying to show you guys, this is a 4.5 mm hook. All right, so here's a sketch of how we are going to do our work. You will need your shoulder to shoulder measurements and the length of the shrug that you want. So take your shoulder to shoulder measurement. Kindly make your work baggy, so don't make your shoulder to shoulder measurement so tight. Like add 3 inches to your shoulder to shoulder measurements to make your work baggy if you want to, okay, because we want the shoulder to be a little bit lower. And then after your shoulder to shoulder measurements, we're gonna make the necklines, and then we'll finish up by making the sleeves and then join everything together. Very easy tutorial, trust me, this is so easy. You'll just make it in a day or maximum 1.5 days, you'll be done. All right, so let's get started with the work. I have decided to go in with the 5.0 mm hook because I don't want my work to be so tight on me. So my shoulder to shoulder measurements, it's 20 inches, so I'm gonna chain all the way to 20 inches. Mark you, my work is not so baggy, it's medium baggy. My initial shoulder to shoulder measurements is 15, but I have decided to go with 20 to make my work off shoulder. All right, so if you want off shoulder, add 5 inches to your exact shoulder to shoulder measurement. So as per now, I'm just chaining 20 chains and then 20 inches of chains, and then I will meet you once I am done. So I am done with my chains, and now I want to start the next pattern. I am going in with a row of double crochet, so I will yarn over, skip the first 2 stitches from the chain, and on the 3rd stitch go in with a double crochet like this, and then we're going to make double crochets across all the stitches that you have. I will meet you at the end of this first row of double crochets. I am done with my first row of double crochets, and now we want to create our pattern. We are using the mesh stitch and chain 4, turn your work And now we want to start working on the pattern. Once you've chained 4 and turn your work yarn over, skip the first 2 stitches, this 1, 2, and on the 3rd stitch, please go in the 3rd stitch with a double crochet like that, then chain 1, yarn over, skip 1 stitch, go to the next stitch, do a double crochet, chain 1, yarn over, skip the next stitch, go to the next one and do a double crochet like this, chain 1, yarn over, skip the next stitch, go to the next one and chain a double crochet. So we are chaining 1 and then skip 1 and then do a double crochet. As you can see, my work is small, it has small spaces, that's why we're only skipping 1. If you want your work to have larger spaces, you can skip 2 and then chain 2, but for my pattern I'm skipping 1, chaining 1, and I'm skipping 1, chain 1 and go with the double crochet in the next one. So we are working like this until the end of this first row. I will meet you at the end of this row. So I am almost at the end of my row. So here I will skip this, go to the last stitch here and make a double crochet. Since my work is still there's 1 stitch at the end, I'll just yarn over, go to the last stitch here with a double crochet. But if your work ends with an even number, the better for you. So don't worry if you have 2 stitches at the end, just go at the end with like this with a double crochet, chain 4, turn your work, yarn over, and then now it's easier, just go in the next double crochet, which is this here, with the double crochet like this, chain 1, yarn over, go in the next double crochet with a double crochet like this, chain 1, yarn over, go in the next double crochet with a double crochet like this, chain 1, yarn over, go in the next double crochet with a double crochet like this. I'm going to meet you at the end of this second row. So guys, we are at the end of almost at the end of the row, and I have 1 stitch left here. So I've chained 1 and I am now yarning over, going in this stitch here with a double crochet. So to complete your work, go in the chain 4, all right? Go in the second chain in the chain 4. So this is the first chain, the second chain in the chain 4, and go inside the second chain and make a double crochet like this. This is how we will be completing all our rows. So chain 4 to begin a new row, turn your work, and then go now in the next double crochet with a double crochet. I'm hoping you understand how we are completing our rows. Kindly go in chain 4, in the second stitch on chain 4, do a double crochet, chain 4, turn your work, and we continue with the same pattern. I will show you again at the end of this row. Guys, we are at the end of the row. I'm going here with my last double crochet on top of a double crochet, chain 1, yarn over, then we are on the chain 4 again. So go in the second stitch on chain 4 like this with a double crochet, and then finish the double crochet, then you chain 4. So this is how we finish our row. And to start our row, always chain 4, turn your work. As you can see, my work is straight on the sides. That is the reason why we are going inside the second chain in chain 4, to make your work straight on the sides. All right, so this is our pattern, and we are going to work like this until where you want your shrug to reach. All right, mine is slightly under my bust area, and I will let you know of the measurements of how long it is, but this depends on the size that you want. If you want it above your bust area, it's also okay, but this is the pattern that you're going to work with until the length that you want. Okay guys, I went ahead and did my rows all the way, and I also did my neck area. So kindly do 2 panels. As I said earlier, do the front panel and the back panel. And now I want to show you how to do the neck area. Remember, we are making 2 panels, the front panel and the back panel. So now let's make the back panel. Kindly leave some few stitches. You can see I counted 5 stitches. On the 6th stitch, that's where I'm going to make my neckline, because we want our work to be baggy at the to be off shoulder. So if you want an off shoulder, just leave 3 or 4 stitches at the neckline, or roughly 6. But if you want an enclosed neckline, you'll have to leave more. So as you can see, I joined my work here and I left 1 2 3 4 5 6. So let's do that on this side so that you understand what I'm saying. All right, so once you've chained 4, we always turn our work, and now we're just gonna continue with the same pattern, which is go in the next stitch with a double crochet until you get to your 6th stitch. Once you're on your 6th stitch, that's where I will come in again and show you how we make this neckline. Please remember, our work is off shoulder, that's why we're just making only few stitches for your work to fall over your shoulders. Guys, so I've made 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Actually I went with 9. So after I've done my 9 stitches, so here we are gonna chain 4, and now we are turning our work from here. Okay, this is how easy we make the neckline. Instead of turning from the end, we just turn on the 9th stitch, and then you continue with the pattern until the other side, and then we are going to make only 4 rows of the neckline on this side and also on the other side. So let's make this side first. Remember, we're only making 4 rows of the neckline, and it's the same pattern that we've been working with over and over again. It's just that we chain up to the 9th stitch, chain 4 and turn your work, and then we make only 4 rows of the neckline. Once you have your 4 rows, we are going to go to the other side and work again 4 rows. So guys, I'm done with my work on this side. As you can see, it's equivalent to this other side. So we're gonna chain 1, cut off your yarn, and then we are going to join our work on the other side and work the same way. So chain 1, fasten your work well, and we are going to reattach your work to this other side. Please make sure if it's 9 chains on this side, also it should be 9 chains on the other side. So this is how I reattach my work. I just make a slip knot like this. I've counted 9 stitches. On the 10th stitch here, we're gonna join your work like this. So just go in the double crochet like this. Please double check your work to make sure it's on the correct space. So go in with a double crochet like this, and then we are gonna make a slip stitch like this. Let me move these scissors before my fingers are cut off. So join your work with a slip stitch like this, and then we are going to chain 4 and begin the work again. So guys, once you have your two neck areas done, we are going to join our work at the top here using single crochets. And to join, I am using a smaller hook. I am using a 2.5 mm hook to join using single crochets, or you can use your darning needle to join. So this is how I'm gonna join my work. I'm just joining at the top here using single crochets on each stitch. Please do not skip any stitches, and we are using single crochets to join at the top of the neck lines or the shoulder lines. So once you're finished joining, we're gonna go ahead and make the sleeves. Please make 2 identical sleeves using the same pattern. And to make your sleeve, take the biggest area of your arm, which is your biceps, and add 2 or 3 inches. If you want your work to be more baggy, add more inches. And we're going to use the same pattern. So we are going to start with a row of chains, and those chains is the width the width of your, or the thickness, the roundness of your biceps. So make measure your biceps and add 3 inches or 2 inches if you want your sleeves to be baggy. And now I'm just chaining up to 15 inches. That is how wide I want my sorry, that's how wide I want my arms to be. So first do chains. Remember, take your widest part of your arm, that's how long you're going to chain. And then after I've done your chain, again you're going in with a row of double crochets. After the row of double crochets, that's when we begin with the pattern, which is the mesh stitch. And now we are going to chain double crochets. Guys, I'm done with my double crochets, and now it's time to start with the pattern again. Remember, it's the same pattern. You chain 4, skip the next 2 stitches, and then make the mesh stitch. And you're going to work your work from your shoulder area all the way to your wrist area. So take 2 measurements. Take the bicep area around your arm, and also take measurements from your arm to your wrist. So that's how long you're going to work. And it's the same pattern. So I will meet you once you're done with your 2 identical arms. All right. Guys, I'm done with my 2 identical arm measurements, and I went with 22 inches of length. This is the length from my shoulder area all the way to my wrist, because I want my sleeves a bit longer from my wrist area. Anyway, once you're done with your 2 identical sleeves area, we're going to join it to the front panel and back panel. So please make sure all your measurements are in check, and this is our front panel and back panel joined together. All right, I just widened it. This is where we joined this side and this side. All right, you can see where we joined using single crochets at the neck area or the shoulder area. So now to join your arm area, take one of the panels like this. Please fold it into half. Make sure your work is well aligned. Fold it into half like this. This side is going to be the bottom, so you can decide if you want this side the bottom or the top. I made it the top, but later I removed it and made it the bottom because it didn't look so nice. So this side, please make it the bottom. I'm telling you from experience because I had to remove it because it didn't look so nice. Anyway, in this video I showed it at the top, but I later removed it. Once it's into half, take your stitch marker, put it at the edge of it, and then bring it in the middle here where we joined our work. All right, like this. I hope you understand this. And then we are going to join here using single crochets all round. We are going to join from this side to this side using single crochets. Please remember, you can also go in with your darning needle to join. So we are going to join this side, and we are going to work the same thing that you're working on this arm to the other arm. All right. So guys, I'm done with my work joining. As you can see, I don't like it, so I'll just remove it for sure. As you can see in the video, I removed it, but if you like your work to be like this, it's fine. I'll remove it and reverse the other way around. Anyway, we are gonna join the other side also of your work, and you'll go ahead and join this side using single crochet. Everything else that is remaining, we're gonna join using single crochet. I hope you still remember how to join the neckline. Put your arm into half, use a stitch marker to put in the middle part where we join together, then join everything using a single crochet. Please make sure all the right side is up like this. All right, and then take your sleeve, join into two like this, fold into two like this. I mean, at the end here, take your stitch marker, put it at the end here, and then bring it to the middle part here where we join the shoulder line or the neckline like this, and then join everything together using single crochet. Easy breezy, right? Very easy tutorial. Anyway, everyone by now should have a shrug because this is one of the easiest tutorial. At this point, if you like my work, kindly subscribe, give this video a thumbs up and share. This is a wider view of everything else, so you're gonna fold your work like this and join everything together that is left, the arms and the sides of your work, using single crochet or a darning needle. At this moment, this is when I say thank you for watching, and this is how my work turned out to be. I hope yours will turn out like this too. Please subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and write your thoughts at the comment section. This is how good I feel about my tutorial, and again, I will see you soon. Happy crocheting. This is me looking good in my top. Bye bye.